Hello everyone, I'm Betterlight. I'm here to just do a quick guide on Faith Chapter 1 here. This guide is for ending 5 of any percent, but all the other endings are super similar because everything up until after the boss fight is the exact same. All that changes is the route you take and what you shoot, right? And that you can see pretty easily just by watching like the world records for each category. We're seeing like the all endings world record. But this is specifically for ending 5, which is the category that has the most runs. It's the game's true ending. So let's begin here. So you're going to start your timer as soon as you press this new game button. So as you go in here, you're already going to go right. You don't want to walk diagonally into the car, for example, because it is slower than just walking straight. If we look at this, I'm holding diagonal and I'm not. I go a little slower, right? So you don't want to do that. Here what you want to do, you want to go right and then up twice. So we go right and then up. Then we walk, and it's very important that you go right first. If Michael shows up, just kind of leave him to his own. Okay, so the pawn. Please leave. Alright, so the spawn, here's where we're going to do the first major glitch of the run. And one of the few, we're going to do it again a couple times. The crucifix glitch, what it lets us do is basically make the game think we have the crucifix up while still being able to move, which is faster because we don't have to stand still to use the crux. So there's 3 ways that I know to go about this. The most popular one is using pause buffering. What you're going to want to do is, so you're John here, right? You're chilling. When you press space, you bring up the cross. You see we're doing the thing with the pawn here. When I let go, it stops. You want to pause, that's escape, while holding space. Let go of space, and then press escape again. And you can see it's active. So, pretty simple to do. You pretty much never fail it. It's super consistent. So, that's definitely a safe option. But the strat I do for my world record runs doesn't involve pausing at all. In fact, you just press space. I don't really know what causes it, but basically, whenever you press space and John doesn't bring up the crucifix, like that, you can hear and see on the display, I press space, but John didn't bring up the crux, you can just do the glitch. I don't know why, and I don't know like how you have to press space. I don't know if it has to be light. I mean, it tends to work when I do a very light press, but it feels a little inconsistent. It's just kind of luck, pretty much, if you do it this way. Let's just do the tutorial with the regular pause buffer technique, and because that's the easiest one to do consistently. So you're going to be walking up as you do this to the pawn. So like in an actual run, you would be going something like this, and go like that, and then you do the pawn while you're walking. Here, as soon as you open this note, you want to get the note because each note that you get, and this was confirmed by the developer, each note that you get actually weakens the Amy boss fight. This was added in like an update, and basically in this route we get 2 notes that you don't have to scroll down to close. You can just press space, which lets you close them really fast. So after you get that note, just walk up. Now we get here to the shed. You want to actually enter the shed with like half of John's body on the door and the other half out, or else he's going to take a little while to enter. Grabbing this key, you just kind of want to line it up with his right arm and see what feels best for you. Here, Michael's going to come out of the door. If you want, you can buffer before going into the little shack to make it so he like gets attacked on the first frame, but it doesn't really matter in my experience because you only have to bring it up for such a short amount of time that like it barely matters. So I don't recommend it, but you can do it. If you do the pauseless tech, it happens to me accidentally a lot. I should say also, I'm pretty sure the glitch resets every time you get a note. You bring the crucifix up normally again, and I think if you attack Michael with it, I'm not sure if that's right, but it feels like every time I attack Michael with it, it just doesn't work. Like, I've had runs where I attacked Michael with it, I got to the pond, and then nothing happened. So, if Michael comes and attacks me, that's why every time I do the glitch, I don't do it as soon as the run starts. I wait until I'm in the room with the pond, because in case Michael shows up in the room prior, I can just crucifix him like normal. Here, you're gonna go left, then up, and then left, then up again, kind of like at the beginning of the game. Very important, left, then up. And then you're just gonna go in the house. Most runners I know split as soon as the little door disappears here. Here you're gonna do the glitch again. I'm not sure if that worked. It did, okay. And so that's a painting. I should have kept it open for a little while, but it's a picture, that's why I can close it instantly. You're gonna go here. Don't go too low here, because as you can see, you can get stuck on this little railing. You want to go like a pixel above. And don't go like this, because once you transition the screen, you're going to be stuck and you're going to have to go to the right. So whenever you go down here, always be a little bit to the right. So like a good visual cue is this little black line here. You can see there's a black line between John's right arm and the railing of the stairs, and that's a good visual cue. You can just head down left as soon as you want. I just want to get up here. This actually, even though this looks like a wall, it's like a perspective thing. You can go behind this. Not at all points, but pretty much the whole thing. And then you just went down left here. This is the ritual room. You want to get to, like, as soon as you see how there's like 2 lines of blood on the ground? As soon as you get to that second one, you start holding up. And most runners split here as well.
He is here.
Thank you, John. Alright, so this is where the RNG gets heavier for the run. You already have a bit of RNG in the fourth section, because the rooms you get sometimes are actually random. Like when you're going up and right at the beginning of the game, you get a random pattern of rooms. But here, we're going to have the Amy sequence. So here, you're going to want to just walk all the way up, and then look left and hold it down. Here, you're going to see the real Amy flash differently. It's a little hard to notice, but she does. You'll be able to catch it if you pay attention. You kind of get it with time. And so the RNG here, what you want to get is have the correct one always be in front of you. Because if it's always in front of you, it's super easy to just like walk into the room while taking out Amy. But yeah, you gotta take her out 6 times. The strat, we take her out the last time on this room, which lets us just go into the door straight up. Alright, so here, we're gonna do the glitch one last time. And this is the most important one, because this lets us attack Amy in the cutscene. As you can see, she's taking damage. And that speeds up the fight considerably. It's very important. Also very good to note, you should get the notes that I got, because it makes the battle easier. I'm not sure how it makes it easier, but I think she has less health. Also, you can do what I did there. Just kind of stick close to the little gray dude. As long as you never face away from Amy, you're always going to take care of it. Here you're just gonna, once again, you're gonna have to see which one flashes differently. Walk out of the way of the charge and then attack. So this one is a lot easier to notice. Like you can see the top one stayed. She like flashed one last time. Like you can see right again there. She like went fully visible before the others. It's pretty easy to notice in this part. So that's why the RNG isn't as bad. But it is still pretty bad here, because you do want to get like a fast cycle. Here, watch out not to be on the top left there, as you can die. Here it's just about not getting too close, because you don't want to die, but not getting too far to the point where you can't hit me. So like just follow like these general placements and you should be fine. It's not that tight. You can be like on top of like your little ritual line and still be fine as long as you're not in it. So here you want to get right to the top, and here you're going to just hold your crux down. She takes damage while she's going. If you're right at the top, this gray guy that she shoots at will never hit you. So you always want to be right on top there, because you can hit her as soon as she stops, and the gray guy will never attack. So usually we split as soon as she, right there, she falls out of the window. And now this is one of the easiest parts of the runs. You just walk out. Once again, be careful not to get stuck on the railing here. Really easy to do on accident. Alright, now you want to get the shotgun. I aligned this with John's left leg, his left, and so like when you're here you can still grab the shotgun. Now here, you're just going to leave and go down right. Now this, you should pay a bit attention to this. This is corner skip. We go down, right, up, left, down. You can do that really fast. Down, right, up, left, down. It's like a little spin. Just like this. It's pretty simple to do. Here, you can't just go like behind the window. You have to go like right in front of the car. And then Michael's going to come out and shoot him. And that's the run. We used to split right as soon as the screen faded out here. Right here. But we changed that to be consistent with Phase Chapter 2. Okay, I'm turning you down, John. John, I'm turning you down. You're loud. Okay. So, yeah. We now split when the ending title card appears, because that's how they do it in Chapter 2. Yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this little guide. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them. I'll respond. And, yeah. Enjoy. And don't get mortised.
I can't explain what happened at that house. I can only have faith that I did the right thing.